Hi, this is Fake Review Watch and I'm Kay Dean. I've documented the fake reviews all over Yelp in numerous videos and have explained Yelp's culpability in this fraud. But in my opinion, one of the biggest frauds of all is Yelp's claims about its recommendation software. Both consumers and small businesses would be livid if they truly understood what is happening. In May 2020, I produced a video called Yelp's Recommendation Software Scam. It's time to revisit this issue. Yelp's recommendation software decides which reviews are recommended for a business and which are not. This is important because reviews, good or bad, in the not recommended category do not contribute to a business's overall star rating. Plus, they are not easily seen by consumers. Yelp says its software is entirely automated and treats all businesses, advertisers and non-advertisers alike. It also says that reviews can appear in the not recommended section simply because the software doesn't know enough about the reviewer. More specifically, Yelp says the software looks for conflicts of interest, including reviews by people with ties to the business. It weeds out unreliable reviews by people who are not active on Yelp. It scans for solicited reviews, and it looks at less useful reviews it deems unhelpful rants or raves. Yelp says that whether a review is recommended or not can change over time as the software learns more about the reviewer and the business. However, I would expect that on any given day, either a person's reviews would be recommended or not, based on whether the software trusts or does not trust that person. The only exception might be some unreasonable rant about a particular business. Yet my research shows that Yelp's software treats a single person's reviews very inconsistently on any given day. In my May 2020 video, I discussed Yelp profile Gloria T from Los Angeles, who was trading reviews for her business. I showed this spreadsheet of 19 of Gloria's reviews on December 4th, 2019. At the same instant, 10 of Gloria's reviews were recommended by Yelp and 9 were not. Gloria is from Los Angeles, but geography doesn't seem to be a determining factor. Out-of-state reviews are both recommended and not recommended, as are California reviews. Does Yelp trust Gloria's reviews or not? That was in 2019. Let's see what's happening now. We'll start by visiting the Yelp profile page of one reviewer to show you in real time how Yelp simultaneously tells consumers that it trusts and doesn't trust this person's reviews. It's January 16th, 2023, and we're on the Yelp page of Aida B from Los Angeles. You can see she has 4 reviews, but you can't see here if they're recommended or not. I think this is purposeful because if legitimate Yelpers could see that some of their reviews were not recommended, they'd probably get annoyed and stop reviewing. In order to see whether her reviews are recommended or not, we must go to the business pages, and we'll start with Royal Place Services. And we're on Royal Place Services Yelp page, and they don't have any recommended reviews. Let's take a look at the not recommended. And we see here that Aida B's review of Royal Place Services is not recommended by Yelp. Let's go back. And we'll go back to Aida B's Yelp page, and here we are. And let's take a look at her review of Sunrise Home Remodeling. So now we're on Sunrise Home Remodeling's Yelp page, and let's see if we can find Aida B. There she is. Yelp likes her review of Sunrise Home Remodeling. It's recommended by Yelp. Let's go back. So we're back on Aida B's Yelp page. Now let's take a look at her review of We Leave Clean. So now we're on We Leave Clean's Yelp page, and let's see if we can find Aida B. Let's see, I don't see her here. Let's keep looking, and we'll try page 2. There she is. Aida B's review of We Leave Clean is recommended by Yelp. So let's go back, and we'll go back to Aida B's Yelp page. And we'll take a look at her last review. So we're back on Aida B's Yelp page. and we'll look at her review of GG Studio. So now we're on GG Studio's Yelp page. And I don't see Ida B's review recommended. Let's take a look at the not recommended reviews. And there she is. Ida B's review of GG Studio is not recommended by Yelp. So Aida posted 4 reviews, all in 2022, and all for California businesses. Yelp recommends 2 of her reviews, but does not trust 2 others at the same time. Does that make any sense? I checked some other Yelp profiles as well. You can see that Parnell C from Bartlett, Illinois, has posted 13 Yelp reviews. I checked his reviews on January 10th, 2023, just as I did with Aida. Yelp simultaneously recommended 4 of Parnell's reviews and did not recommend 9. Interestingly, Yelp trusts his reviews for 2 businesses in California and 1 in Florida, but it doesn't trust those for 7 businesses in and around his hometown. Yeah, that makes sense. Then there's Jill M from Chicago. She posted 6 reviews, and I checked them on January 10th as well. Jill has posted reviews for 6 Chicago businesses. Yelp says you can trust 3 of her reviews, but those other 3? Not trustworthy. Let's look at 2 of those reviews. Here's Jill M's review of Fixer Chicago, a Chicago handyman. It was a 5-star review posted in July 2019 and says good things about the business. Yelp recommended this review on January 10th, 2023. And here's Jill's review of Full Circle Plumbing in Chicago. It was a 5-star review posted in January 2019 and says good things about the business. Similar reviews for similar businesses in the same city. Yet Yelp did not recommend this review at the same time it recommended the review for Fixer Chicago. This makes no sense. Is Jill trustworthy or not, Yelp? I did notice this. Fixer Chicago is paying Yelp advertising dollars as of January 2023. However, there is no indication on Full Circle Plumbing's Yelp page that it is a Yelp advertiser. Could this explain anything? Well, let's check some other Yelp profiles. Here's another Yelper, Jaime S from Helmetta, New Jersey. He's posted 20 reviews, and I checked them on January 15th, 2023. Jaime has reviewed businesses from all over the country. Yelp recommends 13 of his reviews, including those for a dentist in Texas and another dentist in California. But at the same time, Yelp doesn't trust 7 of his reviews, even one for a restaurant where he lives in New Jersey. Strange. Okay, let's look at someone now with lots of Yelp reviews. Vicki, the Cool Cat W from San Diego, has 124 reviews. You can see that she was an elite Yelper for 4 years. All of her reviews would have been recommended during that time. On January 12th, I painstakingly went through 72 of Vicki's reviews and plotted them on a spreadsheet. All of the businesses were from Southern California, and most were from the San Diego area, Vicki's hometown. Yelp obviously knows a lot about Vicki. She's posted over 100 reviews and was an elite for 4 years. Yet Yelp's software can't seem to make up its mind about Vicki either. It recommends 41 of her reviews as trustworthy, but doesn't recommend 31 at the same time. Contrary to Yelp's claims, my research indicates that its recommendation software, even on a daily basis, does not discern whether a reviewer is reliable or not. Instead, whether reviews are recommended or not seems to depend more on the business being reviewed. Why would that be? Could it have something to do with which businesses pay Yelp advertising dollars? Certainly this issue deserves more scrutiny.